What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We are back with some Edison. Today we have round number 4 between myself on the right playing Machina and Brian playing Vayu Turbo. So typically, in my opinion, I usually have an okay, like 55% win rate, I would say, against Vayu Turbo. Just because the way my deck is built. It has compulses to deal with arm wings that come out, so they're using all their resources to bring them out. I don't even banish them; they jump back to the extra deck, right? Yeah, or like my boss monster is bigger in Fortress, right? It's 2500 rather than 23, and it has a banger effect as well, but. Brian's gonna trap dust shoot, sends one of my pieces back. We're gonna trap dust shoot him in return. He's got a Reicho, Armageddonite, Oppression. I think we end up sending the Armageddonite. I was kind of scared of him summoning Armageddonite going into Plague top deck and like him making like a really big push and then setting Oppression, and I might get stuck. So I think we send up the Armageddonite. That's what was going on, at least in my head. I was like, I can deal with Reicho, but the precision milling with Armageddonite I cannot deal with. So he's got his hamster, flip, go into Reicho. He's got to swing for 1100, so he knows all the cards in hand. Interesting thing is that Konami actually changed their policy on note taking. So if you do dust shoot and you do have a pad of paper, you can write down everything real quick. You can do hamster, like ham, HAM, like you have to do it quickly. Like you can't just take your time, like super nimble mega hamster, like you can't take 3 minutes to write down his whole hand, right? You gotta abbreviate that stuff. You gotta do it in a timely manner. So like for me, I would write ham for hamster, RY for Reicho, and then like army for Armageddonite, etc., right? That's actually something I'm used to in Magic. In Magic, they let you write down notes all the time, because in Magic we had this card, at least in the format that I played, we had this card called Gitaxian Probe. And you would pay 2 HP to look at your opponent's hand and then draw a card. The card was absolutely insane. And so we would regularly have access to the opponent's grip, and we just write it down. Like they play something, you cross it off, play something again, cross it off. That way you don't have to spend your brain power on remembering what your opponent played. Which I think is good, honestly. Some people have better memory than other people. I'm not one of those people that have that good of memory, so it's actually to my advantage. I mean, when I do dust shoot though, I kind of like make a jingle in my head. I kind of like make a song, like Army Reicho, MST, blah blah blah, and I just keep saying it over and over and over again. And I'm able to memorize it that way. Oh, he drops the Dark Arm Dragon, pops the prison. We're in big trouble. This Dark Arm is gonna take over the game. I'm not gonna be able to set my cards, at least the ones that require something for them to do. That's why Compulse would be a good answer at this moment. Yeah, Heavy Storm, we'll set and pass. I think we're just dead here. Yeah. Nothing we can do. He can maybe flip these monsters and just go to town. Oh, this is interesting. I remember him pointing to his Reicho. So he flips his Reicho, points at this Reicho to destroy. What we can actually do is you can flip Reicho and say just mill. Like you can just mill 3 cards and you don't have to destroy anything. I know some people might not know that. It looked like he didn't know that. So, yeah, in the future, like if you set against a Stardust and they go attack, right? If you decide to pop, you don't mill because the Stardust is going to tribute to negate. But if you just do mill only, it's just going to mill the 3 cards and then the Reicho is going to hit the grave. So maybe you want to like fill your grave for Vayus or whatever, or for Pot of Avarice, you can do that. All right, game number 2. He's gonna charge the Light Brigade, maybe search out a Reicho. It looks like he does have Aaron in the deck, but in the way that Edison works, Aaron doesn't really work that well. It's only really good against recruiters. But against Hamster, the card still gets flipped. It gets sent back to the deck, you shuffle, and it still destroys, and then you mill 3. It's very weird, but that's just how Aaron works in Edison. In Modern, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't even flip up. It just goes back to the deck. So just some fun fact you didn't know. Okay, this is okay. Lila swings it for 17. I think this is my first misplay. This face down, I remember I set Kaiku, but this Kaiku needs to punch in because I don't have a way to protect it. You can set your monsters that aren't usually set to like throw off your opponent, but having it sit there for more than 1 turn is unnecessary because this Greffer is going to be able to run over Kaiku, and then like the monsters he's pitching, the Kaiku would have turned off. Kaiku is Dark Greffer's like natural enemy. So I remember very clearly, I was like, dude, why didn't I just flip the freaking Kaiku? Kicking myself in the butt. There he goes. He goes down. If you have no way to protect him, like, you know, you gotta flip him face up. Use his stats to be something that, you know, he actually is. Yeah, now we're just in big trouble. If he has Darks in hand, we're gonna get run over by a bunch of arm wings and such. These small mistakes is what costs you games. So if you're like it's one small mistake, but that small mistake can cost an entire game. And yeah, he's gonna go Caius, burn this face down, which is a hamster. And now we're in big trouble because like we flip Kaiku attack, he summons Greffer. Greffer goes down. He doesn't have a body for Caius. So yeah, he's sitting pretty. He's got an Armwing summon, Plague summon. Like, he is big chilling. But we do mill the Fortress, Pitch Force, and we're gonna be able to run over this Caius. Hopefully he doesn't have a Cyber Dragon. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Maybe we can draw a Compulse to protect our, you know, Machina Fortress at least. These are 2 very big cards. These are huge. I think we drew like 2 Machina Force or something. I don't know. I think they're dead, unfortunately. But yeah, if he has a Cyber Dragon, it's huge. That is the Cyber Dragon. It's 3k. So we're in big trouble. This is gonna be a huge clock. If he goes for even more, we could be dead. But he just goes for a 3k. Gonna be a little bit conservative. If I was lower, then I could understand him pushing a little bit harder. But he's gonna just work with what he's got. Swing in with Fortress. I'm gonna take 500. Then we have to pop it right away. Here's Reicho. Reicho pops. Luckily, it's a Dust Tornado. He doesn't have that much back row, unfortunately. It's mainly just a lot of monsters. Dust Tornado is necessary because if they keep the if they keep the, what was it, oppressions in, then you're in big trouble. He's gonna swing in with 2 and 23. This is gonna do 25. And yeah, right now I'm in a really bad position. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make this card look like something it's different. I'm trying to bluff that it's Mirror Force, or I'm trying to bluff that it's, I don't know, a D prison I don't want to use yet, or something. I make like, because if we pass the turn, or like say yeah, like, you know, these attacks are fine, you kind of make this card look like it's like a bluff anyways, right? Yeah, it was Heavy Storm. Like you could see me like lifting it, thinking, like, you know, so I'm trying to posture to him that it's a card that's live. So he waited until the breaker was there, breaks it, and then he's free to do as he likes. And he takes it 2-0. Very well played by Brian. I guess the only thing I would say is on that Reicho flip, you know, he can just mill and he'll be okay with that. And then for me, that one set of Kaiku and not flipping it face up and attacking, I think it just cost me an entire game. And I could feel that pain too. I was like, I thought about it for so long, but it's okay. We learn through pain, and pain is one of our greatest teachers. But at this point, I think we're X2. We can't lose a single match from this point on, because if we do, then we won't be able to make top cut. So I think 2 to 4 X2s could make it to the top 8. So, you know, as long as your breakers are good, as long as the people you lose to are still winning, then you do have a chance to play. But yeah, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll have the rest of the matches uploaded throughout the week. If you haven't gone to Collectible Exchange, I highly recommend it. It is a really good store, really good owner. Alberto is a gracious host, and yeah, I wish I lived closer, because it would definitely be my main store, if not. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.